Hello guys, welcome back. This is a voiceover of when I went to Spirit Halloween. There's another one right down the road from here. This isn't my first trip. I've been to this one about 3 times now and the other one about 4 times. But that's Pumpkin Punisher. He's one of my favorites. The other location down the road had him in box. But maybe if I get 20% off, I'll buy him. Here's Harmonica Hank. $200 I do not think is worth it for him, but he's really cool. I like his voice and his design. This store actually had Jason Voorhees. The other one had Michael Myers last time I checked at the front. This store also doesn't have the ISE sign, the Camp Harbor Lake sign. Harvey Carvey and Trash Bandit were on. You gotta love those books, and I love that Hiking Makes Me Happy sign. I know it's based off of like an actual like poster, but that's really cool. This is one of the stores that this wasn't really working on because all the buttons were loose and everything. The Barnyard Butcher little thing was working though. The other store, it works. I have lots of stores near me this year. And Crackles is already broken, which kind of sucks, but yeah, lots of quality issues this year. And they have like a speaker on top playing like little like kids laughing, like super creepy and cool. She wasn't working either. At the other store, way more of them were working and turned on. This store, they're either on IR sensor or not turned on. Or they're working or just broken. The Xenomorph, I love the Xenomorph. I love the movie Alien and the second movie, the first two. With Sigourney Weaver, I think how you say it. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Bog Monster. I love the cattails this year and the bushes and the trees. It's a really nice theme display this year. Carnival Creeper. He's another good one. I mean, Nightcrawler I do think was a bit better, but he's higher quality, I think. Doomsday Duo. The other store I don't think has Doomsday Duo. That one was one of my favorites at the start of the year, but they're pretty expensive, and I think they look really small in stores, but I think they're still really cool. That's like the little Skelly Bones reskin. The 2022, I think it was, remake of him, not the one on the swing, the original. Freddy Fazbear. No, his box was huge. They had 2 of his boxes at the other store. And they have the green jumping spider in box. Camp Harvest Lake, for some reason, I don't know why they call it that. They have a little sheet over at the other store in the Shaken Fish. They have some electrified corpses, grave watchers. They had a few buzzes and wind up Wallies, which is cool. A Carnival Creeper, a Crackles, and they also had pathway markers, and they had the dual mask inflatable. I love the inflatables. This was also really cool. I think I like the pumpkins the best though. Yeah, but I think those ones just light up. Fogging pumpkin pile. And here's all their inflatables. I like that octopus. That's really neat. 6-foot dual mask inflatable. I was at the store. I was looking for the other mask because I thought it'd be like a different color or something. But that little picture on the front is the other mask. They're just like different like faces it's making. They have the Young Key Squid Game doll inflatable. They also have these blow molds. The Black Cat and the Pumpkin's pretty nice. I also really love that dog with the trick or treat bucket. All their little foam tombstones. Art the Clown head, which is really nice. Too bad you can't have those out in Colorado though, the foam tombstones, because lots of parts of the ground are too hard to stake it in. I love that skull. It's like $20 with the arrow through it. That's really cool. Skeleton aliens and snakes. Here's their projectors. I like the Fire and Ice ones. I have a purple one, and I think it's a red one too, or an orange one, something like that. Here's their zombie babies. They got the Cherub, like the bad guy Cherub one. They also have Scary Strawberry and that other like twisted one that came out this year. They have little cool detail. Her other toe's missing too. Empty Soul Girl on a swing. That's a classic. Here's all their foam props. I have the seagull, the rat, and the possum, but I really want the 2-headed turtle this year. That's pretty cool. Or the snake. Alright, that's all for today's video. Here's a little screenshot I took of some of their other decorations because my iPhone storage is running low. Bye.